Guardian angels up above, bless this house with lots of love. And there we go. We have now opened the door. But what will we find? That is the question. Sam, this skull was the coolest thing I found in Mexico, and it was like $3 Americans. I love it. Merry Christmas, miss you. Lonnie, I take it. P.S. Treasure it always. Can I... Oh. This house is really, really big. Manual for forestry. Hi Jan, I got 2 tickets for EWF on Thursday. I don't know what EWFF is. But my girlfriend says she doesn't want to, so her taste in music rears its ugly head again. So that leaves me with an extra ticket that I thought you might be interested in. More fun than clearing brush in the freezing rain, right? Rick. Linens, kitchen. Kicking against the patriarchy. Disciplinary referral. Description of behavior or incident. Student Samantha. Distributing inappropriate material on school grounds. Oh, so it was like the comic book she made with the Kick the Patriarchy. Phone calls to students, parents, out of school suspension. For this? Really? We aren't allowed to have, expressions? Sam, since you refused to hear us out this afternoon, your mother and I are putting this in writing so that we are absolutely clear. You are grounded for the rest of the month from social and telephone privileges and from using your car for anything except going to and from school. We understand what you're going through, but we can't allow you to continue with this kind of behavior at school. And clearly, once your privileges are reinstated, we can't allow you to have your bedroom door closed while Lonnie is at the house. This is the last word on the matter. Get back on course so this won't have to happen again. Dad.
I had an interesting talk with Mom and Dad tonight. One you were never gonna need to have. I mean, you've known, right? I've known. I've known since, like, She-Ra. Mom and Dad didn't, I guess. But they saw the zine and the stuff on the locker, and they were like, is there something we should know about you and Lonnie? And so here's the thing. I was prepared for them to be mad, or disappointed, or start crying, or something. But they were just in denial. You're too young to know what you want. You and Lonnie are just good friends. Worse. You just haven't met the right boy. It's a phase. That's what I didn't see coming.
Wow.
That they wouldn't even respect me enough to believe me. Well, joke's on them, because they're in for one very long phase.
That was probably the worst response in my mind that Sam could have gotten. And again, for this? Like, I get it isn't Care Bears Volume 3, but really? A suspension for this? And then to be told that, no, actually, you're not really in love with Lonnie. You just need to meet the right boy. Really? I know this is just a game, but that fucking stings. Sorry for swearing, but there are certain stuff that will get that out of me. At least over here. First off, congratulations, Janice Greenbrier, Regional Director, and I say congratulations because, come on, you're going to take the job, right? What are you waiting for? An engraved invitation? Call them back. But in the meantime, let's discuss this little outing you had with our favorite flannel-clad hunk. What a blast. But you sound like you're reading a lot into an innocent night out. You're sure there's something there? You said he has an out-of-town girlfriend. Well, then don't fucking... I'm sorry again for swearing, but... Like, don't fool around with someone who has a girlfriend. A boyfriend, or is in a relationship like that at all. You're sure they are not serious? Okay, so we have to figure out when we'll see that... see each other next in person. Sorry, cursive is not the easiest for me to read. Enough with the letters. I owe you a congratulatory margarita, boss lady, soon, Carol. So she was offered a new job, I take it? Oh, sorry. Anything? No. Oh, they got a little, like, greenhouse area. That's really cool. I would love to have this when I move. Unlikely to happen, but I would love it. Don't give up on this, honey. Where even am I in this? Listen, this house is too big. It's too big. I'm just gonna say it. It's too big. Home cooking pizza on a weeknight? Yes. You know what? I support that. Doesn't look like there's anything else. Flush the toilet, leave the lights on, drive up the electrical bill. Nothing. Oh, the greenhouse area. I love this. You have no idea how much this is my heaven right here. This is my paradise. If I could choose one thing for the place I'm gonna move to, it would be this. Where? Oh, I have a really bad feeling here. Where we'll do it, midnight, June 5. Final preparations are complete. The foyer, on the stairs.
We agreed our last night together would be our happiest ever. And we'd forget tomorrow was going to come at all. It worked for a while. We had a good time seeing Oscar off. Then ran up to the attic to look through our photos. To find one for Lonnie to take with her. And looking at them, I realized they were all in the past. And there wouldn't be any more. And I didn't know what I was going to do. And I cried. And she held me. She said she knew it was hard, but life would move on. I said I didn't want my life to keep moving without her. That's when she cried too. I was so exhausted. I must have fallen asleep like that, in her arms. In the morning, I woke up, and I was finally alone.
Whew. That fucking starting... I really need to stop swearing. I'm so sorry. I'll do better. But that starting sentence, that killed me. Saying that, realizing that all the pictures were of the past and that there were no future. Because I can't tell you what a joy it is to see John Russell back in print. Thank you very much for sending along... I think that meant to say sending. Long copies of the new edition. Now you said Unknown Dimension isn't in the business. Terrence. Oh, so Terrence did move forward with the manuscript, I take it. Can't go out there. We have checked that. We have checked that. We have checked everything back here. Put it out, Girl Scouts. Last show ever. A going away show for Lonnie.
Lonnie had her going away show with her band tonight. She's so incredible on stage. When she was singing, I could practically forget everything. That we only had 48 hours left. That I don't know what comes next. That I can't live without her. Then she dedicated the last song to me. And I couldn't take it. I was out on the curb in the alley, sobbing till my ribs hurt. I would follow her anywhere, Katie. But I can't. Where she's going. After a long time, she found me. She said she was sorry. She said, I wish things could be different. I just wanted to make you happy. I said, I don't think you can anymore.
Whew. This is so heartbreaking. Hi Mom, Dad and Sam. I have a wonderful time on the beaches of Barcelona. Dad and Sam, I think... Wait, why is Terrence never mentioned in these? Am I misunderstanding who Terrence is? I've had a wonderful time on the beaches of Barcelona. Dad and Sam, I think you would like the gaudy architecture. It is from a strange alien world. I'm headed to my final destination, Amsterdam. For how long? That depends. I'm running low on money. I will look for a cheap standby ticket and call you when I'm headed home. Sorry for the short notice. Can't wait to see you all again. It'll be good to be home. Love, Katie. And then you return home to an empty house. Mr. and Mrs. Jonathan Blair request the honor of Helen Margaret, Mr. Richard Morris, Peter Mark. Sam schedule working at Crown Burger on Bethel Road. Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Popcorn? No popcorn. Sorry, I'm gonna be sniffing a little here. Wiping some tears. This went somewhere. Potato chips. Doesn't look like there's something. I guarantee you I will have missed something somewhere. Well, so she did take the new position. Dear Regional Conservation Director Greenbrier, having received your formal acceptance letter, I write to congratulate you on your new position as Regional Conservation Director of the State Forestry Service. We wish you luck in your final weeks at Flintlock National Forest and very much look forward to welcoming you to your new desk in the State Forestry Office at 8 a.m. on May 1st. Hello? Anniversary trip, Rick's wedding, hike event, dentist Sam, church potluck, whatever that is, elementary something. Katie comes home this month. Will call with exact dates. He didn't even leave me any pizza. Samantha and Daniel were in the woods one day. It was sunny and they were on an adventure. But they went to the something part of the wood and it got dark. Daniel said, "Are you scared?" So Samantha said, "No, are you?" They laughed and went more into the bad part. Then they went to a part that was never there before, and there was a ship, a pirate ship. On an ocean, Samantha said, "I'll be the captain and you be the first mate." Daniel said, I captain. Aye, captain. And they went on the pirate ship and started sailing away. Oh.
Daniel finally came over to get his game. I'd been dreading it. But he brought this story with him that I wrote when we were little. I started reading it, and then there I was, crying at the kitchen table. He asked what was wrong, and I was thinking about how we used to be friends, how much I'd taken for granted. But instead, I told him about school, and Dad, and Lonnie, and then how sorry I was that I wasn't his friend anymore. He gave me a hug and said it was going to be okay. For some reason, I almost believed him.
Unknown dimension, Terrence Greenbrier. Oh, there's likely a tape here somewhere. Let's see if we can find it. Tape? Oh, there's the mark. Tape? No, those are cops. Oh. Nope. Aha. Bradmobile. Some special. that the whole way around? I think it was. So we've checked everything except for the attic and the area behind the stairs. But this goes out to the garage. No. First, let me say that I hope this missive find you well. It feels like a goddamn miracle that it finds you at all. Do you know how long we've been trying to track you down? Worry not, we aren't the feds, the men in black, or any other sort of creeping fascist hobgoblin. In fact, we're on your side. Let me start from the beginning. On my car specialist publishing house. We traffic in the weird, the ahead of its time, the lost but not forgotten. Also, this is a publication, I take it. We want your permission to reprint the work since your original publisher, Mercury Books, folded a decade ago. We want to supply a new foreword for the book to appear in brand new edition of The Accidental Savior and The Accidental Pariah. To be produced by Unknown Dimension, we look forward to embarking with you. Yeah, so we got a whole new edition. Paint can? No. Sam, your mother and I will be away for a long weekend. Do these people not talk? Celebrating our anniversary, June 3rd to June 7th. We'll be camping in the gorge, but we will give you a call on the way home. Sorry the kitchen is still mid-renovation. Never trust a contractor. $40 is on the table to order pizza while we're gone. Be good, Dad.
I asked Lonnie what she had to do to get ready to ship out for basic training. She said, not a lot really. You're not allowed to bring anything with you. You have no possessions, no contact with the outside world while you're in basic. You just train hard every day, and then you deploy from there. So, they'll just send her away. To who knows where. The other side of the country, the other side of the world. My mind, can't process it. That she's really going to be gone. Just gone.
Okay. I'm scared, I will admit. But we're gonna go and check the area behind the stairs and then hopefully the attic. We might go a little bit over time in this episode, but I think we're gonna finish this game now. That's not where I thought this was gonna go, but I mean, I did see the Ouija board, so I think fair play.
The sunset light in this house is the saddest thing I've ever seen. I just want to sleep. When I'm in the attic, it almost feels like Lonnie could still be here. She's just downstairs. I'm just waiting to hear her pull down the hatch and come running up. Maybe I'll go up to the attic and wait.
I don't know who that is. Oscar, right. Huh. Oh, I better not disturb that. Okay. We have the key to the attic. And that is the final room that we haven't checked. To be honest with you, I don't know what to expect. certain fear. Sam. Sam, I'll always remember what we had. Stay strong. I love you, Lonnie. Kick ass.
Oh my god. Katie. I fell asleep in the attic, in Lonnie and my old spot, and I missed the first 2 calls. I just barely caught the third one before the machine got it. And it was Lonnie, on a payphone. She'd been on the bus to Basic, and she said she couldn't think of anything but me and us, and that she couldn't go through with it, with the Army and being apart and all of it. And so she got off the bus in Salem. She said, "Sam, I want you to pack up everything you can and get in your car and come find me. And let's just drive until we find somewhere for us." And she asked me if I could do that. And I said yes. Yes.
That is so sweet. So what are the photos? Oh, hold on. So I guess that's why Sam isn't home. Letters to Katie. Do not read
Katie,
if you're not Katie.
I'm so sorry that I can't be there to see you in person, that I can't tell you all this myself. But I hope as you read this journal and you think back, that you'll understand why I had to do what I did. And that you won't be sad, and you won't hate me, and you'll just know that I am where I need to be. I love you so much, Katie. I'll see you again, someday. Love, Sam.
So it had a happy ending, I guess. Whew. That was really good. That was really, really good. And I think that's an important story, and I think that that is very reflective of what life can sometimes be. It's this mess of unknown things. And right as we think we have it all figured out and we have a clear path, something or someone stumbles across our path, and all of a sudden we are lost again. Not lost as in a bad way, but just that suddenly the path that we thought we were gonna walk is now different. I'm happy for Sam. Life really does have a crazy way of, like, out of nowhere, just throwing a curveball and being like, hey, catch. And suddenly you're just going somewhere else. And the sad reality of that is that is both in terms of like good things, but also the bad ones. Like, for example, when Sam and Lonnie were getting together at first, and then the parents were all like, oh no, you need to meet the boy, which, sorry, I find highly disgusting. But also this, like, Lonnie living out her life and saying, well, my path goes here while yours goes over there. real life is like that as well. This isn't limited to this game. But that was a fantastic story, and I'm so glad that I got to experience that. And I'm really glad that you guys were here with me. And I hope you took something from this story as well. Because in the end, Lonnie suddenly was like, hey, you know what? Let's just get in the car and go. And let's see where we end up. And sometimes that is the path to go. Is to go towards the things we don't know. And here I am blabbering again about stuff I don't really know about. Gone home, completed the game. That was good. I really hope you enjoyed this. I know I did. There's something special to these kind of games. Something like, I wouldn't necessarily say mind-blowing or eye-opening, but it just broadens your horizon a little bit and gives you an insight into how life has formed for someone else. I'm gonna stop talking now because, again, like, I blabber about stuff I don't know and I get sentimental and all that, but this was a really good story. I hope you feel that too. Stay safe and stay strong, and we will see each other again. Take care.